Kita lanjut petualangan si Harry Tanoe. Salah pencet, cok.
Revelio. Protego.
Oh gini. Maksimal persen aja. Pakai lock sweet. Isinya gimana sih? After her school. Wake me up when September ends. Vodka has asked me. So who speaks gobbledygook? Amit speaks with Amit. Summer after wake me up when September ends.
Revelio.
Wow. Tadi ketemu si Amit. Hey Amit.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying... Speak it? Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade? It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help? Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous? I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's. Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better. Lodgok is waiting. Should we go? Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Shall I go? Jauh, Pak. Can I fast travel here?
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Cara terbang gimana ya?
Wingardium Leviosa.
What time is it?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
making me mad, and makes me so bad. I'm not hard. So jet lag, hard. Hard, so jet lag. Hard, so jet lag. So jet lag, oh.
Revelio.
Kenapa merah? Please say good morning.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Should have expected that. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed it had help from a witch or wizard.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Can someone above the door?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to
okay.
it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Oke,
I
kita
shall see you soon.
Masuk ke ini.
Revelio.
The treasury. Ada. Making baby all the time.
The door is looking at us. Lumos.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Should do this.
Yes, of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Can get out.
Look at this lift.
Confringo.
Impressive workmanship for so simple
Revelio.
a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Wow.
Revelio.
Bisa masuk nggak? Nggak bisa. Up. Terus.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Bisa ini. Ini suruh. Hah? Oke.
Accio. Compulso. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Problem.
Arresto momentum.
Nggak bisa.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. We'll need to get across this gap somehow. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Confringo.
closer. Stupid one. No! I won't rest.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Revelio. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
What's this?
We're being watched by a door.
Kayak gue harus ganti deh. Ini ganti. Ya, Expelliarmus. Full tech.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Trying to figure out the time zones, making me crazy.
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
Levioso. Caporzo.
Kok nggak bisa ini?
Revelio.
Kok nggak bisa?
Lumos. Accio. Arresto. Deposit. Accio.
Harus dibuka dulu ya. Kok nggak bisa ini? Bisa enggak ya? Aduh, kuat.
Revelio.
Flip and do. Ya gimana sih?
Revelio.
Sebut kesini kan? Aduh.
feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio.
Akhirnya bisa guys. Ini terus nggak bisa lompat nih. Nggak bisa.
Revelio.
Trying to figure out the time zones making me crazy.
Let's take a look around, I'll need. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Maybe this.
A schematic. They're building something.
Revelio.
I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Perlu di atas dulu nih kita bersihin.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
One less ship. Revelio.
Trying to figure out the time zones making me crazy.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Apa ya? Something large. Buat dragonnya. Woi. Gue udah demi Allah. Gue lupa anjing cara makin potion. How the fuck do you use your potion? Oke, bawah lupa.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Trying to figure out the time zones making me crazy. Yeah.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Tell me where you are.
Revelio.
Oh, tunggu lupa. Ada lagi nggak nih? Something that I can feel. Aduh.
Confringo.
Thank you, slots. It's full. Just to try to figure out my mind, trying to figure out the time, so it's making me crazy. You say morning, what's that? Going out of mind, alone in land. Oh, okay. You say good morning when it's midnight. Going out of my head alone. This let I wake up. See the sunset and it's driving me mad. Unless you say good morning when it's midnight. Going out of my head alone.
Revelio. Revelio.
No treasures.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio.
Bit of it.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Into a destructible object with the pole, so you're so a loyal assassin. Ribet nih sini.
Let's get it.
That should be the last of them I'll eat.
Banyak juga ya. Just to feel my mind. Gotta feel like it's making me feel. Ini getar nih. Apa getar ya? Oke, ini getar di sini. Apa gitu getar? Ini dual sense-nya getar, Cok. Ngapa ya?
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Kok lumos sayang?
Why isn't it sneaking about? You'll see.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Huh? What should I use this? Itu kali ya? Mana sih? Duh. Kalau itu misi di atas ya, coba. Kita coba ke atas dulu. Amit.
Revelio.
Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Oh, ini buat Avery. Amit, where are you? Amit. Aja.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Buat ngedrill apa?
I need a moment to catch my
Tempat
breath.
persembunyiannya
This was
itu.
more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Yes, Amit. Try to figure out the time zones making me crazy. Ya anjing. Are you fucking kidding me? Kurs
Revelio.
dapetin level 2 itu yang moon itu buat naikin levelnya.
Revelio. Revelio.
Caranya gimana?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Nggak dapet dong chestnya. Enggak lah.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Ya masa nggak ada yang lihat Ranrock loyalisnya dia di sini?
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows, Watch for my owl.
Revelio.
What? Ada lagi, Cok. Sampai sini anjing, jauh banget. Aduh Tuhan. Apa nih? Bombarda tadi. Aduh.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Sorry, gimana caranya? Belum saatnya udah. Sorry.
I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Mau kesini dulu. Hah? Kok hilang? What the fuck? Kok hilang, Cok? Oh ini. Sini.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Butuh banget tadi bombarda. Okay.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Apa sih namanya? Arrest the momentum. Kok ada ini anjing? Bangsat. Kaget. Gimana ya lah. Kok sumpah.
I'm only trying to help.
Ngincernya itu.
I'll look after you.
A giant purple toad with the knapsack. With its feet. Jauh juga. Wah, kenapa harus tiga-tiganya sih? Ada lagi. Wah anjing, banyak banget pak. Gak bisa gua mati anjing. Tai lah. Fuck you. Why can't I dismount here? Bajingan. Holy shit. I want the blue one.
Assignment's all finished.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Sandman finished. Bandit Camp Castle. Terus gue ngapain ya? Oh. Ini dulu dong. Ini gak sih? Dapat apa itu namanya? Yang dark magic, dark apa deh. We say good morning, Wednesday night, going out of my head. To sunset, I'm traveling. So bad in my heart to search up.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Oh, nice to see you here.
You're here. Good.
Yes, I'm here.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Ntar dulu. Okay, was there anything else in the student's report?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Like, I care. Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestor was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room, which had suffered decay. Amid the turn of a sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further. Only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Catacomb. Okay, yeah.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
The trap key name.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender.
At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb
Revelio.
set free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
What if opening one of them?
Smaller than it looks.
Will it a zombie?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous
Revelio.
slot. Brilliant.
Revelio.
I wonder.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening the door is justified.
Revelio.
Okay, udah kita.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Potato. Stupid. Sender. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Cavolso.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
What?
All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Revelio.
Unidentified next item.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Revelio. Revelio.
Buka nggak ya? Buka.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo.
Buat hati terwarna.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I saw something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors, forgive me, but I used their very bones as a key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse, it's very safe to suffer against the enemy.
What did you find?
Revelio.
Didn't find anything for you to... No.
We've made it this far. Clearly we have more to do.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Revelio. Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Okay, I don't know how, but... How the fuck?
Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
Ow. Gak bisa Apa butuh spell baru itu ya? Anjing lah.
Revelio.
Iya, apa enggak? Try to figure out the time zones making me crazy.
Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Yo, relax.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
I already
There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
the barricade, so you might want to come with me and maybe we can mungkin ini kali ya. Incendio. Oh, itu bisa.
Lumos. Incendio.
Sick, bro.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Revelio.
What's that?
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Yes.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Okay.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Lupa, harusnya gear gue jual dulu anjing. Destroyer. Trying to figure out the time zones making me crazy. You say good morning when it's midnight, going out of my head along with this bed. I wake up
Revelio.
to your sunset.
Confringo.
I'm driving me mad.
Revelio.
Heart is
Another
so
barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio.
dulu dah.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio.
Udah. Kosong. Oke, ini kan gue udah tarik. Ini. No.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Apa tadi? Tetris.
Accio.
Gak jelas.
Revelio.
Dah.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
Tadi ini spider ya. Bisa aja. Tetep.
Revelio.
Hilang.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Astaga. Nah, yang bocil yang gue ini.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Confringo. Rebellion.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizardkind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved in it to release its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Revelio. Could it be?
Holy fuck.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Of course,
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it.
For my
Let's get to Feldcroft.
For my sake, bro.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Yep. I need to learn.
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Ominous, come on, man.
How much did you hear?
Let me learn everything.
I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Very well. Let's talk with Sebastian. I cannot side with you. Shit. Ini gue harus pilih yang mana ya?
He realizes. Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic. Suggesting. I'm suggesting we negotiate. That's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken to them to know what's best. Fine. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this. Sebastian, we're ready. What is it? I haven't changed my mind. Ominous has. Let's go. What? Ominous? I'll explain on the way. Come on. Ominous and I found a compromise. Ominous simply needs a moment to change his mind. There has to be more to it than that. Tell me. We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. Even though we agreed to it all, Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian told me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just be our cards. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it before I change my mind. Imperium! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight. I will.
It was the only way to get out of here without a fight. Ominous, I'm sorry. Sebastian, we have to go. Did you think of it? But not like this. Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between... But not like this. Did we do the wrong thing? You need the relic. I know. The difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission. I understand what you're saying. I do, but I've taken full responsibility. You have my word. Stand up for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed. How long must Ominous stay in the tomb? The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be alright, Sebastian.
I really don't know, man. Gue harus pilih yang mana? Yeah. Let's side with Sebastian.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours?
What's
You wouldn't
your
be to blame
blunder?
for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperial?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind. Imperial!
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Masa harus jalan, Cok?
Revelio.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Revelio.
We'll make it. Stupid one.
Confringo!
Keep out of the way!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
It's alright, Sebastian.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him, perhaps?
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Revelio.
Let's see. Make your slot full. No. Yeah. Okay.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Confringo!
Tapi gue mau belajar kepada kedavra.
Oh, that's my daughter's favorite spell.
Mana orangnya, Pak? Let's just unlock everything first.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them. Aha! There you are.
God. Yes. Let's go. I can upgrade my broom.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Okay, I'm gonna sell this. And I want to sell this. Also this. This also.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Yeah.
Perhaps I could test out my...
Jauh banget, Pak. Gue harus ngapain? Oh, it's a dragon egg. I think I need to return it first.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Oh, can I have a dragon?
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Anjing, gak bercanda. Gue juga takut, Cok.
Revelio.
She find the dragon alone. That's impressive.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we... I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
It's no talent.
Usually.
Revelio.
Surprise, Mirai. Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in a commentless. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo is not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. It's such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. See you soon, Angus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Fantastic.
Please, I want a dragon.
Revelio.
I want a fucking dragon, bro.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Revelio. Watch your step.
Good thinking, but she... Pity. He must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio. Revelio.
Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
Revelio.
Quiet, what was that?
Well, we're fucked.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll come around you. Over here.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy. Revelio.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. Revelio. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Revelio.
Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath her! I think we're close!
Let's just... and then sell whatever we can sell. And then destroy. Oh. Bruh.
Revelio.
Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
Why is every
Reparo.
bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out
Revelio.
without too much fuss. That was brilliant.
You
And
almost
did you see how
died.
clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
What do you mean?
How could I have been so blind?
What do you mean? What is it? Beritahu, Pak.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of...
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead. Try it on the pumpkins.
Bombada.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured
Revelio.
And in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your...
Are you considering...
I haven't decided quite yet, but I...
You do seem to engage well with the beast. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both
Of course, Professor. When did your path become...
I recall it quite vividly. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby.
Seems quite a challenge,
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, he was near a tree hollow. And there, inside...
What did you do with them?
Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit.
That sounds incredible.
Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Revelio.
Someone's challenging me.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Shall we? For sure, Grace.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pinked Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and Accio.
Goblok Aldo.
What a remarkable shot!
Holy fuck.
That's the way to do it.
Anjing kelebihan.
Seems I got the better of you. Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Yes.
Let's have it.
Then take your mark.
Sini dapat lagi bangsat.
That's the way to do it.
Dua.
That wasn't what I wanted to see.
So I need to at least get a 100. Yes.
What a remarkable shot! Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, summoner's court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought.
Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd sent?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I just need the Avada Kedavra.
Revelio.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. But that is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding... And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it...
Can you choose what form you're in?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any... I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep...
How does it feel
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain, but it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense, and I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an
It is. I love transforming. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy before, but she has used her sight to control me too many times.
She's concerned for your safety.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were... I choose to act as you have. I must deal with... My mother cannot know where I... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Oh wait, and it's unlocked.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hearing those old fairy tales like...
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
I've done you now, and I can say that the experience would have been much more pleasant had you not felt what was that? So many mugs, it's exhausting. Porridge.
Cookstool tales make me keep safe. At least I think so. Sometimes I wonder if we really need the statute of secrecy. I'd be nice to reach out to the mothers for a change.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Times used to be so much simpler than now.
Hello, pardon me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop, and Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop, and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is...
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying. She has had rotten bad luck with the loss.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What kind of things would I...
All kinds. Anything from essence of Dittany to moon. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it. And...
Why are the premises in some...
Oh, the previous tenants were not... Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business.
How is it you're so...
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill. Master Mason...
Why are the premises...
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Pennies!
All right.
Oh, this is splendid. You can find Mistress Mason at her home. Penny does hope she...
I've acquired what muggles call a loop. Marvelous, isn't it?
Hello, Madam Mason.
Why, yes. Yes.
Yes, I am. I've...
How marvellous. I think you will find my... But, and do please forgive me for asking, do you think you might be a tad young?
I am quite capable of owning a shop, I can assure you. I should think you'd be happy to have a buyer.
Well,
I reckon you have the and of course you'll have Penny to help you. I assume she told you she comes with them.
She did indeed. An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf.
Huh? You... No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel. If you...
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going. But, as you've implied, the odds...
The shop seems to be in an...
It is indeed. But I've just... My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the off...
It looks to be...
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. Her assistance.
It does sound...
Very well. But I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Madam Mason, about the shop?
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give...
Wonderful. Shall I...
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his purse. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavour.
Kayaknya sih ketipu guys. Nggak tahu dah.
Rebellion. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Demiguise. Mana demiguise lagi? I think we are being robbed. Itu Itu nggak sih?
Well, I've done it, Penny.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping...
I'm glad you're here to help.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so...
Well then.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Anjing loh.
Reparo.
Untung ada magic.
Penny can already see nothing like a bit of hard work. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me.
Penny wonders... Penny must get back to work now.
Revelio.
Ini gue bakal mati kan.
Revelio. That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here? Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
Gue harus pakai hat nih.
That's not very hospitable. Lumos.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem to have your wits about you. What fun this will be. For me, at least.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
Serem anjing.
What in the... Who's there? Confringo! Lumos. That's lovely. Seems as if I should hang something there. Wingardium Leviosa.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try
If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides here are to my story. Confront you about to complete both to get to the end. I simply adore this blooming place, don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the dark.
Confringo! I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H3. Nighty-night!
Revelio. Revelio. That wasn't too difficult.
Excellent.
Oh goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me?
Accio.
It should.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture.
Confringo!
Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done.
Arresto Momentum. Bombard. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Tornado. Stupefy. Defender. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I put this?
Potato. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
Cactus, Casca, but Cactus. Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
Anjing banget nih orang. Gue bunuh yang suka biasanya.
Revelio.
Ah, you've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Oh, deja vu.
Confringo. Lumos. Oh. Ah. Lumos. Lumos.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
was that?
Lumos. Lumos. Bombarder. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop me.
Bombarder.
Lumos.
Bombarder.
Anjing lah.
Imperial. Rebellion. Confringo. Protect. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Stupefy. Imperial. Bombarder. Confringo. Bombarder. Bombarder.
Home, sweet home.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Revelio. Confringo.
Lumos. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All books and no play.
Accio.
Dull.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now!
Revelio.
inordinately clever friend appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! Cactus, cat, but cactus, I mean, potato. Confringo, defender. Alien. Confringo, Bombada. Bombarda. Try seeing things from my point of view. Finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least 1 day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Goblok anjing. Ngeselin, Cok.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Anjing, bener kan? Dia tipu kita, bro. Bajingan memang.
Officer Singer, I have some...
Ah, good to see you again.
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to...